We've also got our sights set on 3 more storms. Check these out. We'll follow them all for you tonight, right here on Abrams and Bettis.
The winds swirl the fire around, and it looks like a tornado in the fire there. So really cool stuff there. But basically, we're doing fire and ice today. And you know, at Universal Studios in Orlando, they have a ride. Mike, I don't know if you know about this. It's called Dueling Dragons, and it's fire and ice. And half the people get on the fire and half the people get on the ice. And this is what happens to the ride. At one point, the 2 roller coasters come together like this, and then they go apart like that.
Ooh, that's so fire and ice.
It is so fire and ice. And if you're in the front row, it's one of the kinds where your legs are dangling, and if you're in the front row, you look like you're going to hit the other people, the fire or the ice people. Does that sound exciting?
I think we should get on that, Abrams.
Ooh, maybe we could. It wouldn't be fun if we do live shots. Anyhow, we got the fire there in Oklahoma, and we have the ice here, as you can see, throughout the Dakotas here. This is a very mature-looking low-pressure system that's swirling through. And hey, how about the warmth in Chicago? We've had so much snow, warm temperatures this weekend, rain moving through. Some of the winds a little bit gusty out of here. Around Rockford, we've had winds around 30 miles an hour. That's not going to do much. Basically, once you get up to the 50-mile-an-hour range, that's when you could see some tree limbs knocking down. Hey, what do you say you email us, abramsandbettis@weather.com. Let us know about your warm weekend that you've had here in the Midwest and what you think about it. All of this rain is quite light, as you can see, extending all the way down into Arkansas. Heavier showers are basically moving along 70, where you see the yellow shading on our radar. Otherwise, it's winter weather being pulled in on the back side of this. A little bit of a glaze here on some of the trees throughout the arrowhead of Minnesota. See the arrowhead? Isn't that fun? Nicknames. I love nicknames. Email me your nicknames of the hometown you live in, abramsandbettis@weather.com. We do have a few ice storm advisories from Minnesota to North Dakota, and winds. Winds are going to be a big deal overnight tonight into tomorrow. Look at how expansive these wind advisories are throughout the center of the country. We have some snow as well there in Dakotas, but several of us will be affected by wind in the center of the country. Let me show you what happens with this storm system. It's going to slowly move east, as we have tonight, into tomorrow morning. And again, it's going to bring some light rain with it. There's that snow here on the back side of it. And it's just going to creep eastbound. So from the Ohio River Valley down to the lower Mississippi River Valley, that's where we could see some light rain, but nothing that we have to be too concerned about. But guess what? This is system number 1, and we have several more waiting in the wings.